Have you ever wondered what your favorite rappers are saying? Well, I have a PhD in rapology, and today I'll be translating Life is Good, Future's part. Because unlike Drake, Future is on lean, so he's slurring his words a little bit and a little hard to understand. Let's begin.
100,000 for cheapest ring on ninja finger, little B. Woo.
So this part, he is simply bragging about the cheapest ring on his finger being $100,000. And he says, woo, unenthusiastically, because he is on a kiddie ride on a roller coaster. And then he says,
I done flew out of Spain and be my main automata B. Woo.
So he flew out to Spain to be in his area, and that he got an Audemars watch for his female acquaintance. And here he's going down another drop. Then he continues.
Drop $3 on a ring, call it Bentley truck, little B. Woo.
This means that he spent $300,000 on a ring, which is around the price of a Bentley. And then he calls me a female dog as he's going down another drop.
I was in the trap surfing cocaine, I ain't been the same since. Woo.
And then this part, it means that he was in areas where he was dealing cocaine, and that changed him. And then he goes down another drop. Woo.
Granny, she was standing right there while I catch play and I'm break. Woo. Making little ninjas go haywire, Taliban in this beat. Woo.
So here he was talking about his grandmother being there while he was making money. Woo. And then this part means that he makes other people go crazy as he brings destruction around him like a terrorist. Woo. Then he says, and I quote,
I'd have been down, bad in the trenches, had a ride with that shit. Woo.
Here he talks about how he used to be in the hood and that it was bad there, and then that's why it required him to carry a gun. Woo. And then he says,
Gave you the pills, gave you that dust blue, sent you on a lit. Woo.
Now he asks me who gave me the ecstasy and the PCP, because one of Future's aliases, Pluto, sent me there to make easy money. Too bad the only drug I have is Tylenol, and I'm pretty sure it's not very expensive on the market and can't make too much money on that. And then he goes,
Too many convicts, then wrote me to play in this. Woo. Trying to avoid nonsense, got a sign my spray in this beat. Woo.
Here he expresses that there are too many caught criminals and that they are making him break the law like them also. Woo. Now he's being very mature by avoiding all of the crime, and that Osama bin Laden will get shot up in this place. Woo. I gotta say, he's on a very long roller coaster at this point. Then he continues.
They had a candle like lighting it up and just anybody can get it. Woo.
Here I believe he's talking about a candle vigil for those who have died, and that this can happen to anyone. And then he says,
I'm on a PJ lighting it up after full sticky. Woo.
Now he is on a PJ, or a private jet, lighting up marijuana with backwood, a very expensive marijuana wrapper. And then he raps.
Trying to tote that Drake on London and extended. Woo.
This part means that he is trying to carry an assault rifle, and that it has an extended clip on it. Extended clip on it. And then he goes,
They gotta stretch a ninja out, we gon' die for this. Woo. Yeah, I ride for my ninjas, I lie for my beat. Woo.
So here he says that they have to beat someone up so bad that their body is stretched out, and that this may kill them in the process. But then again, he has his friend's back, and that he told a lie to his female acquaintance. And then he says,
We some poor high class ninjas, we made it rich, yeah.
So here he expresses that he went from rags to riches. Good for him. And that he lived a poor life before and now he's rich. And then next he says,
I was in the bando, got a penthouse for a closet. Woo. It's like a chandelier on my neck, on my wrist. Woo.
So he used to be in an abandoned house, but now his closet is the size of a penthouse. He now also has jewelry on his neck and his wrist, and that they are very shiny, like a chandelier. Wow, he's still on a roller coaster. And then he says,
I got pink toes, they talk different languages. Woo. Got promethazine in my blood and Percocet.
And now he has white women that speak different languages, and that he has promethazine and an opioid in his body, and that he is very high at this part, considering how much he is slurring his words right here, and it's a little, or it's even harder to understand him here. And then the next verse he raps,
Rocks by the ton, I call up Serena. I go tremendo for new fettuccine.
Here he has so much money that it weighs a ton, and that he associates himself with the famous tennis player Serena Williams. And then he states that he gets excited for anything new that's made of high quality. And then he goes,
All facts, so clarity, pinky. All facts, so we ordered the Fiji.
So now he says he has diamond rings on his pinky, and that he drinks the high-end Fiji water. I wouldn't say it's very high-end, but it's definitely more expensive than, you know, Great Value or something. And that everything he says is a fact. And the next part is my favorite part to rap, where he goes,
I'm in the loop with the foo. I'm in the loop with the woo.
Well, it's my favorite part to rap, but I'm actually not completely sure what he says at this part. So comment below and let me know if I'm wrong. So I think he's saying that he goes to strip clubs and that he has connections there.
Which one you working? I put your face on the news. I put on the shirt.
And then the next line he asks, which one am I working? And to that, Future, I say, none of your business, sir. Then the next part, it means that he can put you on the news because he is famous and he puts females on shirts. Might mean something else, but I'm not quite sure about that part either. And then he goes,
After I murk them, make them go shoot up the hearse. Cost me a quarter bird.
So this is in reference to his last line where he will beat the female genitalia up, and then he will get people shot up in a hearse even though that person's already dead. It's kind of harsh. And that him doing so will only cost him about a quarter ounce of drugs. And then he says,
It's worth it, then you a maniac, an alien, how you spurging.
And here he states that what he did was worth it, and that I'm a maniac, and that I'm an alien. And then he questions how I splurge when I buy things. And I gotta say that at this part, it's also none of your business, Future. And then he continues.
Got that kitty cat, having fun with that, going Birkin.
So here he says that he gets female private parts and that he's having fun with it. And then he buys her an expensive Birkin handbag. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also click one of these or Future will stop drinking lean. Please support his habits, and I'm out. Peace.